Welcome back everyone, my name is 2.2 and we are going to take another look at the householders because I got more questions on that. Who should I get? Why are they set that way? So let's again jump right into it. As you could see, I have two right here. So we'll take a look at Jara because she is, here. It's important to know who goes in the homes down here. I think that's one of the more important things, generically speaking. Because if I didn't have anyone to go in those homes, then it's pointless. I could have Vesa, Jara, Asmo, anyone. But if I don't have any tenants, then no one gets any boosts. So I think that's really, really important. Outside of that, we're using these to beat these new game modes. So Void Vortex is a really good example. So that is not the team I use. I haven't used that in probably months. But anyways, so my two homeowners, I want to make sure that they are good in this game mode, or one, it doesn't really matter. And again, these two are really good in this game mode. So you might want to consider putting people who are good in this game mode in for your homeowner, because my next step might be doing Vanquisher push, However, I still want to do some Sealands, so, that's another thing. But if they get benefits in here, it's easier to clear planets, and then I don't have to spend as many gems every single month. And I still get resources, because you still have to clear a planet to get those resources. So for Vanquisher 6, I can clear without spending any gems. Sometimes I have to get lucky on my reroll, but that is about it. So remember, throw them in there, because that is where we're going to be focusing a lot of our energy. Outside of that, I guess if you're pushing Void Corruption 101 plus, you might even want to consider how the team works in Realmsgate. However, one of the most important ones is Sealand. You kind of want to make sure Queen is one of the easiest ones. As you can see, I've beaten it. So make sure that you are using it towards your advantage. You kind of need Queen to be in there, Scarlet Queen Halora, to beat 25. And that's where you're going to get the most resources. And again, that's why you want to do this. You might have to spend 2,000, 4,000 gems total. But once you get those resources, I've done 25. I don't have to do it again. I can do it in other factions if I want a little more resources, sure. However, I don't necessarily need to, because my smash is still 25. So I'm getting all of these resources, which again are what the goal is. I mean, these boxes are huge. So remember that. And again, just know that that is the goal. And I think that's one of the more important ones. So remember, honestly, go for Queen if you can, if you're close. If you're closer in another faction, go for that faction, because that's where you're going to get the most progress. And again, if you could do it now, that's really important. Outside of that, even Tower Dreamland, you get specific resources by clearing these nightmare stages. So again, you want to make sure that your hero is there, and they're helping you in all of these game modes. So I think that those are the big three that you should be focusing on. Again, Stellar Shards are super important. The smashes in Sealand are super important, as well as the hard rock from Nightmare are pretty important. So again, those are the big tips that I could give you right now. So focus on what is going to get you the most of those. And that's kind of what I base my decision off of. So going back to the Celestial Island, you might be like, that didn't really answer who I should be going for. Again, I say focus on Sealand first. Now, okay, so maybe you've done that. You should already kind of know who your next project is. Again, there's a lot of different people, and I can't tell you that exactly. But what I can tell you is based on your homeowner, you can see who the tenants are. So make sure that that goes accordingly. And again, a lot of people have Ithaca, a lot of people have ticks, a lot of people are working on Eloise. So Starwing Jara could be a potential. However, again, it really depends on your team. You know, people like Eloise are phenomenal. They're super low budget, and I'd recommend them. You know, they're good in tower, they're good in Sealand, so you can kind of work around that. Again, I don't know who's the best right now, who's the overall best, but again, I would say go to this tenant list and see who's best for you. And then again, I would still say push Sealand first, because as soon as you do that, you're good to go. You know, and then it's just kind of a little bit easier from there on out. However, I do want to hear down below from you guys. Who is your go-to? Because a lot of people use Vesa, a lot of people use Sword Flash Shia, and I see those often. So let me know down below. I mean, I use Sword Flash Shia. It kind of makes sense. I think she's one of the stronger people, you know, but feel free to drop it down below. What do you think? And who is your homeowner? I would love to hear from you guys, because that's how we can all learn. Did you use a specific setup to clear something specific, you know, in Sealand, or are you stuck on Sealand? Because if you are, maybe someone has beaten it and they're like, oh, I put in Asmo and I put in these 3 people. So again, if you have a householder, homeowner, whatever, let me know down below. And that's about it. Again, I just wanted to make that. I hope it makes a little more sense, because I feel like I was a little vague on that, and I talked more about the tenants in the last video. So hope you guys, you know, kind of wrap your head around that a little bit more, and I hope it makes sense. Who knows, maybe I'll ramble one of these days for an hour on both, if you guys still want help. But that is my views. And again, I still think the Transcendent Heroes can be some of the best ones. So if you have them, make sure to use them either as a tenant or a householder. But until next time, I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope that this helps someone out there. So anyways, my name is 2.2. Make sure to subscribe, guys, please, and, you know, share this to someone, because it might help them. But anyways, take care and have a great day. Peace.